The shadow to my light, did you feel us? Another star, you fade away, afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see.
Hello everybody, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I'd like to talk to you about a very interesting topic. Do I need a full frame camera for a professional work or not? Now this is a very interesting topic because there are a lot of arguments on YouTube in between photographers. Some of them, they will say that you need a full frame camera for professional work. Some of them, they will say that you didn't. Well, I will do something now what I didn't find on YouTube until now, and that is that I will show you some pictures made with a full frame and an APS C camera, and then you can decide yourself if you need it or not. I think, personally, this is my opinion, that for professional work you don't need a full frame camera. Unless you have to make very, very large prints, then you might need it. But 98% of the photographers, and especially wedding photographers, portrait photographers, I don't think they need it. I think that APS C side sensors these days, they are good enough that they can do the job. So if you have a good APS C size sensor camera, a good one, there are some other aspects what you have to be careful when you buy an APS C size camera, but that's a different story. Now we are talking about full frame sensor or APS C size sensor. So please have a look at this video, and I'm sure you will like it. I will show you on my screen, actually on my computer. You can follow me. And you can see the images, and I also will post down on the link. I will post a link down below where you can download the images in JPEG formats, and then you can pixel peep yourself. You can have a look. So let's have a look and see if you need a full frame camera or not. Now you can follow on my screen as I move along the pictures. You see here that I use the DxO Optics Pro raw converter because I think this is the best raw converter at the moment. I like it the most, so this is my opinion. I did try Lightroom and I did try Nikon raw converters, I did try Sony raw converters, but this is the best for me. So I choose to use this one. I will show you some pictures, actually 3 pictures first time, and then after some more in a row, and then you can see that you really need a full frame or not. Now these pictures were made in a camera shop, just from the corner of the camera shop, and these were made with the Sony E-mount cameras. And what I want to tell you from the beginning, that all these pictures were made with the 55mm 1.8 Sony Zeiss lens. Now these pictures were made with the E-mount cameras, A6000, A7R and A7 Mark II. I wanted to see in reality if I really need the full frame or not. So that's why we did this test in Dublin in a camera shop. Now all these pictures were made on a tripod, no flash, only available light in the shop, and with the same settings. So all of them are with ISO 400, and the rest you will see with in the EXIF data. So let's see the first one. This is the first picture. Now this picture, you see the focus is here at the chart. You see this chart? Here's the focus. Now I will zoom in, okay? I will zoom in. This is 58%. This is 92, 98. This is 100% zoom. So you can see here on the left side of the screen You can see here the zoom range. So this is 100% zoomed in. Now we go to the chart because this is a little bit further up here. So this is the chart zoomed in at 100%. Now we don't talk about chromatic aberration and these things, because obviously you can see here there is some chromatic aberration, but that doesn't matter. That's a different story. Now what we want to see, the details in the picture. And this photo, by the way, I forgot to tell you that these photos are in ARV. I mean, it's a Sony RAW format. One of them is in JPEG because unfortunately I couldn't get I don't know what I did with the ARV file, so I tried to find, but I couldn't. So one of them, it will be in JPEG, but that's not a big issue because it was just transformed from ARV to JPEG, so there was no corrections applied at all on it. So this is 100% picture number 1. This is 100% picture number 2, and we just go down to the chart. Yeah, that's picture number 2. You see the focus is here on this side. You can see here on the right side how the focus is falling off a little bit. So it's kind of here. The focus is here. Yeah. And picture number 3. This is picture number 3. Now you can see that it is in focus. This is 100%. Now let's make a little bit more interesting. Let's zoom in to 200%. So that will be 200%, 198, 210. Come on. Let's see if we have 200%. So this is 200%, yeah? 200%. You can see the lines there, the details are there. I mean, you see here, it's starting already to pixelize, and it's, yeah, well, it's not, but this is 200%. I mean, it's what do you expect? So this is picture number 1, 200%. But you see all the numbers are readable. You can see 5%, 10%. You can see everything. Now this is picture number 2, 200%. And as you can see again, the numbers are readable, lines, everything. Now this is 200% picture number 3. There is 2.5%. You can see that all the numbers are readable, completely readable. You see here, it's absolutely no problem at all at 200%. And actually, you can see here this is the part which is zoomed in. You see here, this is the part in the left side up in the little picture. You can see here, that's the part which is zoomed in. Now that's unbelievable. I tell you, to crop out this part from a picture and to be this, I mean, it's unbelievable. Anyway, now let's see the EXIF data. Here's the EXIF data. I hide it intentionally, but until now, I don't know, guys. I show you again. I don't know. I don't see any difference. I don't know if you see, but I don't see personally. Look again carefully. This is picture number 1. Yeah. Let's look at this in all 3 pictures. Picture number 1. Yeah. Picture number 2. There we go. There we go. Now picture number 3. Picture number 3. I don't see any difference. If you see, guys, I don't know. I don't see. Now let's have a look on the EXIF data, yeah? Let's zoom out a little bit. So, EXIF data. There we go. So, picture number 1 was made with the Sony a6000. And here you can see all the details. Sony FEI sonar, 55mm 1.8. ISO 400 f4, 1/125th of a second. No flash. You see here the sign. No flash. Flash did not fire. And the RAW mode. So, this is picture number 1. Picture number 2. This is Sony. Oh, this is the A7R, you see? ELCE 7R. Made with the same lens, 55 1.8 Sony's ISO 400 f4, 1/125th of a second. So all the settings were the same. No no change in the settings. Flash did not fire. Picture number 3. This is the A7 Mark II you see here. And this is the 55mm 1.8. I think it's the same lens, same settings, you can see. Now, this is what I was talking about. Do you really need a full frame or not? Now, I tell you honestly, if you have a look at this picture, and this is made with the A6000. Come on, guys. This picture is stunning. I mean, what do you need more than this? What do you need more than this? You don't need more than this. And this is on 86%. So it's I mean, looks 100%. You don't need more than this, honestly. Now let's see more pictures. Now let's have a look on some other pictures. Here you can see my friend with the chart in his hand, and this picture was made with the A7 Mark II, and here's the other picture, and this was made with the A6000. Now you can see there's a little bit of difference in the exposure, because on this picture the shutter speed was a little bit lower. So this was made with 1/125th of a second, and then this picture was made with 1/160th of a second. So, but the rest is the same. The ISO is 400 and the aperture is 1.8, so the rest is the same. Only the shutter speed is different. Now let's have a look again on the chart, because in both cases the focus was on the chart. So let's see on the chart what's happening. Just zoom in a little bit. Zoom in to 100%. Actually, we can select like that. So 100%, and there is the chart. So this picture was made with the A6000. And look at the other picture on the chart. This was with the A7 Mark II. Honestly, guys, there is no difference at all. I mean, at all. Nothing. Look at that. But anyway, like I told you before, I will put this picture in a folder, and I will post a link down below in the description, so you can download these pictures yourself and have a look at it yourself. Now I want to show you some other pictures. These pictures were made in a takeaway. Well, it's a burrito bar. Actually, I have a friend. He has a Mexican burrito bar, and he asked me to make some pictures because he had to give it to the newspaper. So I made some pictures, and these pictures were made with the A7R and the A6000. Now you can see the A7R is 36 megapixel, the A6000 is 24 megapixel. Crop sensor versus full frame. Now let's see the difference, if you see any difference. Now this picture, you can see here that the color is a little bit different because the white balance is different. This was made with a flash. You can see here the sign flash fired. So and this was made without flash. So here I didn't change the white balance intentionally, that I can see the difference in between them. I can make a difference. So this was with flash, this was without flash. Now here the ISO and all the rest is not the same, you know. It's because these pictures were made with a different reason, not for comparison. But I just want to show you here the results, so you can see anyway. This was made with ISO 100 f2 1/125th of a second, and this was made with ISO 640 f2.8 1/60th of a second. So 1/160th of a second. Sorry. This was made with the A6000. This was made with the A7R. So A6000, A7R. I don't think that you see any difference. I don't really think that you see any difference. If you have a look very closely, then you will see here, because of this was ISO 640, you can see a little bit of noise down here, but that's really all. I mean, the rest is no problem at all. Now we see these two again. This was made with the A6000. This was made with the A7R. You see the color balance is the same. The white balance is a little bit different because of the flash. Now let's zoom in a little bit in here. This was made with a Tamron 90mm f2.8 macro lens. the USD version, the newer version. Now, if you have a look here, the focus is right here. You can see here. The focus is here. And you can actually see how the focus is falling off on both sides. So, have a look at this detail. I mean, this is 100%. It's unbelievable. And without flash. This was only available light in the shop. I mean, there's no flash at all used here. Now, this was with flash. This is the A7R. You see the focus is here. You can see the focus here. This was made with the 28mm FE lens at f2 1/125th of a second. You can see here the focus is just here at the beam. And there are plenty of details, yeah, but there is no difference. I mean, and look at this. The detail is there. The detail is there. Look. Zoom in 200%. Look, the detail is there at 200%. It's unbelievable. I mean, well, everybody can decide himself, you know, if he needs a full frame camera or not. Well, I used to have full frame cameras, and I think that you don't need at all. I mean, for the work I do, I don't really need. Now, if you want to print these pictures and or let's say enlarge these pictures on billboard size, I mean, then you need the full frame. Even more, you need the medium format. But these days the APS C size sensors, they are so good that you don't really make a difference in between the full frame and the APS C size. So I think personally that you don't need the full frame camera. That's why I sold my full frame camera, and I will focus more on lenses to have better lenses, better quality lenses, and the body is not really important. The lens is more important than the body, and I will show you some examples on this as well. This will be another video. You will see in that video where I will talk about the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 zoom lens, which is one of the best zoom lenses I've ever put my hand on. So I will speak about that lens, and I will speak about the importance of these lenses, because it's that is more important than the body. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope that you will make the wise decision. And obviously the wise decision is which one is better for yourself. I mean, for your workflow. That's more important. This is only my opinion, and this is only my decision. So this is good for me. I'm very happy with it, and I hope this will help you to make a good decision. So have a nice day, and please, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and share this video that as many as possible people can see this video and help them. So have a nice day. See you later.